Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Skull Talk tonight. I'm sorry that I had to change the time due to some unfortunate event by pushing the time back 2 hours. So I wonder who will be my very first guest tonight on Skull Talk. And I also want to talk about a certain item that Skull has available in his Skull merchandise store where you guys can get yours because 10 of them already had been sold, so there's about 90 of them left. So what I'm talking about is this brand new first edition Skull card that you can get, and here's the back right here, for $5 by just messaging me at Skulls on Facebook to get yours. So I wonder who will be my very first guest tonight on Skull Talk. Welcome, the Big Bad Wolf. Mr. Grum. Are you there, Grum? Or is he dealing with the situation that almost canceled Backyard Brawl? Which we will get to in a few minutes. And I have another person who happens to be knocking at the door who wants to come in. So I wonder who that can be. Hello, Adonis. Welcome to the show. What I was explaining to my fans right now was what almost transpired by canceling Backyard Brawl. So you want to enlighten the fan from the upper management about the situation?
Well, we've been in talks almost all day and all night within the upper management of Triple W. It comes to my attention that we're supposed to have a regular venue for Backyard Brawl originally set in the backyard of Tyler Ark, set for May 4th of 2024. But we understand we have come to terms in the conditions that they're in, even though it was a little bit unpleasant at first. However, we have finally come to a solution to the problem, and we came to a verdict in a conclusion. We did pay off Tyler Ark to rent the venue one time only for Backyard Brawl. And I think my general manager of Triple W, Ghost, aka Skulls, for giving the venue back to where it rightfully belongs, as is originally scheduled for May 4th of 2024.
Thank you. Because I realize I may be coming from another state, but with the talent that we have brought onto this card, it would have been a disaster. Because there will be no Backyard Brawl if Ghost, known as Skull for Management, has not have put his foot down and paid for the venue to use somebody's location. It would have been a smack in the face to the whole roster. But lucky, I had a backup plan. And it seemed like Grum is nowhere to be found.
Hopefully, he'll be found anytime soon. But more on him in a few moments or so. Let's get back to the matter at hand. That was, well, yes. He took off for a brief moment, but he'll be back as soon as possible. But anyway, back to the certain situation at hand that was speculated almost all day and all night, to say the least. So we took a straw poll to ensure that our venue remains intact for May 4th, 2024 for Backyard Brawl. Now, there's at least a decent issue, or at least a now soon-to-be former employee I need to address to. Tyler Ark, we have our differences back and forth, and I told you, this is not personal. This is just business. I told you that'd be the last time you're going to pull these charades behind people's back without our acknowledgement. Because remember, management does have eyes, you know. Based on the last number of weeks that you pulled this last stunt, you proved me right. It seems like you cannot handle making right decisions for yourself. So therefore, we're going to let you finish up within Triple W. But after Backyard Brawl, I hate to say it to you, as much as it pains you to admit it, your contract will be null and void immediately following Backyard Brawl.
Sorry about that.
Okay. As I was saying, after Backyard Brawl,
somebody has decided to fight to show up. I wonder who that can be. Look who would have happened it be.
Alexa, turn off color light blue.
now as I was saying, I want to judge one person and one person only.
I wanted the blue.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named right.
This is towards Tyler Ark. Tyler Ark, your actions the last number of weeks was reprehensible. So therefore, after Backyard Brawl is said and done, your contract will expire the time that Backyard Brawl has concluded, which means there'll be no more Tyler Ark present himself for Triple W going forward. This is our respect for us as a whole and as a company, and especially behalf of the staff, management, and the entire roster as a whole. So therefore, I'm sorry to say this, Tyler Ark, after Backyard Brawl has concluded, your contract will sooner than later will be officially terminated.
Hilarious. Means I don't got to deal with that little weasel anymore getting in my fucking way anymore, do I?
Pretty, I just got a comment from the boogeyman himself addressing you, Silver Wolf. He says, I bet that sweatshirt smells like dog shit, Silver Wolf. Just looks like crap.
You tell that fat little fucking marshmallow, shut the fuck up. I'll see him in WCE.
Now then, to conclude this little matter that I had to address, I want to make sure that Tyler Ark gets the message. We had this deal before, not to let your emotions get the better of you. And what did you do? You let it get the better of you. I told you, Tyler Ark, it's not personal, only business. I understand you're going through some things for the last number of weeks, number of months, no matter how long it would take. We told you, if you have any problems within management, or within the roster or anywhere else, you come to us as a man.
I'm sorry to say this, Chairman.
Hold on, let me finish. Now, based on your actions this past week, you leave me no other alternative but to let to this point. Remember, after Backyard Brawl has concluded, your contract will be terminated at midnight at that time of May 4th of 2024. That means your contract will be null and void and accounted for in the archives. Now, if you want to file a trademark for your own character, you need to sign it and document it for yourself and to me to ensure that your trademark will be yours and yours alone going forward to wherever promotion you take it to. After it's concluded, your services around here for Triple W will no longer be used going forward, now and forever, by that time.
Hold on. I got a hold of Damien. Damien told me he will do that contract for him so he can have his name trademark. Plus, he's going to induct him in the Hall of Fame. That's what Damien told me.
That means I let the roster know, including staff and management here in Triple W. If anybody comes asking who Tyler Ark is, Tyler Ark no longer cease to exist going forward.
I hear you, Chairman. But like I said, I want to let everybody know, I was on the phone with Damien. Damien said that Mr. Tyler Ark will be inducted in the Hall of Fame after Backyard Brawl. Plus, you'll have a contract for him to sign his name to him so he can keep his name. He can continue wherever he goes to the new company he's planning on joining, or he's part of RWF. And now I'm not, technically, I got removed from there for unfairly, but is what it is. But I'd rather shine for Triple W than RFW. And I'm tired of them trying to poach other wrestlers to join them.
And
Also,
I also want to address another thing that came.
Hold on. Just a minute, though. Don't mean to interrupt. But in closing, just to know, Tyler Ark, we did all we can, while we're doing this kind side of ourselves, to put our spare time aside just to help you, get you in check. After all this time, we try to do you a favor. Ultimately, you screwed yourself before you screw others. That's the ultimate price to pay when you're trying to make the company irrelevant towards your demands and your jealousy and attitude that got the better of you. And guess what? Now you got to pay the piper. Unfortunately, you got to pay the piper.
You means I don't have to deal with this.
You failed to realize we want what's better, at least for you. Remember, when Triple W or any other promotion that you're assigned to, we do it right in the book, not by the dirt. Don't do underhanded tactics behind people's back, known or unknown, whether you're right or wrong. And you don't do demands or do anything else that's going to set people off at a moment's notice. Once you set one person off, you're going to set many others off, and the work is out there too. Right. That was your mistake and your mistake alone, because you went to business for yourself. And that is a very, very huge price to pay. You're a Triple W, we don't operate that way. You come to us if you have a serious problem. Plain and simple.
Okay.
I told you. Last time you pulled the stunt again, even though I put you on notice, see what happens again. And guess what? Even though you may admit it and act like you don't know what we're talking about, but you knew exactly what you were doing and exactly what you were talking about. And that's why you got caught. And that's why you force people their hand to do what they have to do. Remember, there's a 3-strike rule. 3 strikes, you're out. Indefinitely.
I heard 4 strikes from management. It's 4 strikes.
No,
I know.
it's more like 3 strike. Your ass is not getting out of prison.
4 strike rule I heard from management is a verbal warning, a write up. What is it? 6 days probation period and fired.
Basically, his contract will be terminated.
That's 4 strike rule.
Who do not know. And on a little side note, regarding what Pasoyu said, RWF, stop trying to steal our fucking talent to join your stupid, pathetic company.
Oh, damn.
You guys are not worth our talent time. So stop trying to steal the fucking talent.
True.
Also,
From Triple W.
I want to address this to Troy, the owner of RWF. Troy,
It's
out
Travis
there.
Walker. Travis Walker.
Okay. Travis Walker, if you're out there right now, please, for your sake and for our sake, to avoid any further temper flaring and all that, do your roster a favor. Please stop this destructive conflict before it draws any further. It's becoming for real as we speak. We're trying to avoid any further conflict. It's going to lead to something physical where things are going to be explosive at a moment's notice, and there'll be no one there to stop it. We're trying to avoid it at all costs. But whoever's doing that behind closed doors, without your vision, I'm just saying this for your protection, Mr. Walker. Please be aware. I'm telling you, as a friend, as a comrade, watch your talent at all costs. There's someone back there that's trying to pull sticky fingers where it doesn't belong, especially doing things that don't belong in your promotion. So please, make it safe, better than sorry. Even though I understand, you give some of the talent some leeway, but to a certain extent, for the right reason. But it's the wrong reason, you gotta do what you gotta do, like I would. Someone in that side of the fence, especially in that promotion, whoever's doing that way too often, way too much, needs to be fired. Hopefully, word of wise, from one promoter to the other, especially as owners, make sure you make the right choice and the right thing. Please.
I'll give you an example. Who's been poaching our company?
So basically, I'll put it this way. So we were trying to tell you, Troy, if you don't want no dirty laundry in your company, you know who to get rid of.
His name is Travis Walker.
Or Travis Walker, whatever his name is.
Yes.
If you don't want no dirty laundry in your company, you better keep your talent in check. Because sooner or later, it's going to backfire on you.
Because there's somebody in there that's really getting on my nerves. Dread.
And I just heard from a particular talent, and I don't know why the talent did it, but since he did sign a contract with RWF got a beast on their hand now.
Tyler Ark.
Hopefully,
what is he saying?
He decided to get that contract and shove it down their throat by saying, "Screw you guys, because you're not worth his time."
I was part of that company for a little bit. Then supposedly everybody in that company, I was messing with it. I was talking shit to another roster member in there, and they asked me to put my career on the line, and I just joined the company, and the owner didn't even see what they were saying. Then they offered to tell me to bring my belt, my World Crown Champion, over to that company. And technically, without the permission of the chairman or management, I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing my
Number
crown
one.
champion over there.
Number one, it's not consensual. And number two, you got to sign a doctrine in order for that to happen between two owners. That's how it's supposed to work. We do
Mr.
it, and we do it the legal way.
And Mr. Art called me a, what is it? What did he phrase the word? A pussy bitch? He's lucky he's not part of our company anymore. Watch, oh, by the way, guys, watch the show watch the YouTube channel of our website. Watch me when I beat the living shit out of Kyle Ark and retained my title on Monday Night Fear with the Savage One as my partner. Then they had coward enough to have their boys attack my partner, the Savage One, when I left with my belt. I didn't know what was going on. That's why I hope the Savage One's not mad at me. I left with my belt. I didn't know what was going on when I left the ring. They attacked my boy, Iceman, Bulletproof, and Black Cat attacked my boy when I left the ring. That's why I hope the Savage One's not going to get mad at me for it. It was not my mistake. I left with my belt. I thought he was coming with me behind me. I didn't know these little cowards. Sorry, Kyle Ark needed backup to take out the Savage One. So, by the way, Kyle Ark, Savage One's actually got a hold of me. He told me that he's kind of pissed that you had his boys attack him. So, he's coming for you in Backyard Brawl with help. And that would be me. So, I'm warning your little backup. Don't come into our match, or they'll be suffering with all ya by me.
And this is a question for you, Mr. Ark. I gotta ask you. From Omen Black, he said, wait, Steelwolves had a problem with Ray? Ray who?
Ray
You want to
Oos?
enlighten that for him?
Ray Oos? I got a problem with Ray Oos.
So there's your answer, Mr. Omen Black.
Kyle Ark is running his mouth, lying through his fucking teeth, through everyone in the roster when he was part of it. Then he had the guts enough to put that stupid Eugene thing on with my face on it. Let me tell you something, Kyle Ark. I told you this once. I own that name now. So if I catch that name ever coming on YouTube, Facebook, I will sue you. I own the rights of my name now. I catch copywriting from my name, you're fucked.
And also, by the way, whoever did that Eugene thing, Eugene is not very happy or pleased for using his personal stuff that he had worked for in WWE by using his personal material without his permission.
But I
So,
actually saw
You
Mr.
might be
Tyler
seeing
Ark.
a lawsuit very soon.
Skulls. I actually saw Tyler Ark's profile. He removed the name because Damien got a hold of him and told him to remove that name. Because I own that name now. He actually was decent enough to remove that off his Facebook now. It's not on his Facebook or anything. Because he didn't want to get sued by me or Triple W. Because that name has to be
Hopefully
permission from anyone to use it.
Yes, because legally, that is LLC by World Wrestling Entertainment.
And I already talked to the chairman. I told him my name is legally owned to me now. I'm giving permission to Triple W to use my name in their promotion. Because I am the face of Triple W. I am the World Crown Champion. Soon to be, sorry for it, Skulls, the next hardcore champion. I had to throw that at you. I'm sorry. Not sorry, but I'm sorry, but not sorry.
So, Tyler, you can try to pull your son, but you got to remember one thing. Because Adonis knows it, Silver Wolf knows it, Omen Black knows it, even Craven Raid knows it. I work with guys who have been in WWE or current in WWE. So I know what is illegal and what is not okay.
But Chairman, now my name is copyrighted now. I own my name, and I don't care that Triple W has been using my name because you guys don't sour my name like Tyler Ark did. That was a taste in my mouth, made me sick.
That's
So
right.
you might not like having your photo on a can of dog food again?
I
That
was
is
suing
sponsored
you.
by Pedigreed?
Let me explain something, Skulls. I told you I own the name. You don't want to get sued next, do you, Skulls?
Hey, it'll be a great sponsor for you.
I don't do dog food. Thank you. I would promote like drinks, like energy drinks and all that, yes, but not. I'm actually thinking about coming up with my own energy drink. I'm thinking about making the Silver Bullet as a drink. For energy.
I hate to break it to you. That name has already been used.
I thought WWE belongs to. I thought WWE belongs to Ray Oos. Ray Oos is not the owner of the company. His name is actually Z Money. He owns the company, but he's not around right now. That's why the chairman and the CEO and the board members are taking over the company until he returns back to the company, and now it's actually running smoothly without all the sour eggs.
Speaking of sour eggs, I want to address one last thing that Tyler Ark mentioned, and that is that same name. I'm gonna let you know, Tyler Ark, the way you say screw Ray Oos, that's a slap in the face. And once Ray Oos gets that word of what you just said and put his name in that list,
Oh my God, you're messing up.
trust me.
Okay.
Once he makes his return, hold on. Once he makes his return, he knows for a fact he's coming directly at you.
Can I explain something? He said, rephrase what he said to management. Screw Adonis, screw Z Money, screw Damian Brookman. Or rephrase the words, fuck all three of them. That's what he said. Fuck Damian, fuck Adonis, fuck Z Money.
That's treason then. That's betrayal. And once he comes back, just remember, Tyler Ark, he'll come back with a vengeance. So if
I don't have a problem with Ray Oos. I had a problem with him back in last season because his brotherhood attacked me when my partner, Killer Wolf, wasn't around. That's why me and Killer Wolf ain't no more. I felt like Killer Wolf betrayed me. That's why I have a new partner that I'll tell you what happened. I went in the woods. I sat in my certain spot in the woods. I made a ritual to call for the Savage One from the Never Realm. He came, and I offered him to be my partner to help me win, and I offered him to win. Now, we are together now. I have control of him by this. This control of the Savage One. No. It's just like with Undertaker. I control him by the necklace. He attacks whoever I tell him to attack. Just like in the show, he attacked Tyler Ark when I told him to get him, and he did. He grabbed me by the throat first, and I told him, "I control you." He turned and went after Tyler Ark and the other one. That's my muscle. That's my security. I control the Savage One for now.
So basically, in term, you're saying you need to start hitting the gym more?
No.
No one
The
can.
Savage One does what I
No
do.
one. This is his way of saying no one can obtain the power of the ambulance.
Correct. I control the Savage One with the amulet. He's my. I can call for him anytime I want by this element.
So
Anytime.
basically, you're a little leprechaun that escaped from Ireland.
I am Irish still. Yes, I am. I know rituals. I know power. I tap into dark magic. I am Grum. If anyone doesn't know who Grum is, check YouTube. Google. Type the name Grum. I'll tell you about how I got that. I prayed to the god of the wolves. He gave me the power of Grum, a powerful wolf, to help me get through anybody gets in my goddamn way. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm between good and evil. Call me a fucking anti-hero. That's who I am. I don't give a damn about the fucking damn wrestlers. I care about the fans cheering my name when I kick the living shit out of people in the ring. And guess what, Skulls? When I kick the living shit out of you, the fans are going to go, Silver Wolf, Silver Wolf.
You're a bitch.
Oh, don't worry. That word, bitch, don't worry. With that word, bitch, you're saying, you're going to get worse than is coming to you in May.
Speaking of which, there is some small detail we want to unveil just a little bit. We're not going to disclose the rest of it due to some blueprints and some decent plans coming up for Triple W. If Skulls, you don't mind, or Silverwolf, if you don't mind, if you know the details very well, coming from management itself, please unveil them just a little bit.
We're planning to get new belts. We're going to have a women's division. We're getting new roster members, 16 of them. What else, Skulls?
So you gotta get more members, more title belt for Triple W.
Correct.
So it seems like Triple W is heading in the right direction since we got rid of one bad apple. But
3 bad apples.
how many?
3 bad apples.
Okay, 3 bad apples, but we mainly got rid of one important bad apple because with that bad apple, it makes all the bad apple turn rotten.
He got under my skin.
Even though this particular bad apple had one opportunity to make a complete 180 and prove us that he can handle it as much as humanly possible. Well, his plot of not making things right for himself has failed miserably.
And I
as
just
stated before, after May 4th, that person's contract will be officially terminated.
Okay, and I just got word from the IMF that their upcoming show is less than 1 week away. So if you guys have not purchased your guys' ticket to the upcoming IMF show in the state of Iowa, what are you waiting for? Because there's going to be talent from WCE, IMF, and many other promotions. So,
Hold on.
if you guys have not purchased a ticket, like the great old saying that the foundation had, you must be too stupid. So I know you guys out there have a few tickets to purchase and put that hard money to good use by purchasing a ticket to IMF.
By the way, I'm gonna let people know you will see me in Summer Bash this year. I'm going to Summer
That
Bash.
is correct. And I heard from the grapevine, Summer Bash will have tons of action, 3-day wars of fun action for the fan.
Of course. Very close.
And you might see a few title changes, new alliances, and you might see some heel turn.
And
So make sure you guys tune in to Summer Bash, where you guys can find all that information at IMF on Facebook, on YouTube,
and another
or
thing,
personally message
I'm bringing one.
Black.
I'm going to say one thing.
Ladies and
people are gonna know
gentlemen.
about this. Someone's going to say one thing anyways. Try to interrupt. I'm bringing, and I already talked to management about it. I'm bringing the Ring of Chaos to Summer Bash. That's all I'm going to say.
Very intriguing.
You already got a taste of us on Monday Night Fear, what we can do.
I'm gonna quote the legendary icon Sting. The one thing that's for sure about the Savage one is nothing for sure.
And also, I just got some breaking news from a good friend of mine by the name of Richie Slade, who recently had a severe injury from an auto accident. Less than a few weeks, he'll be returning to the Empire Wrestling Federation and batting California.
Well, to him,
Where his title will be on the line, but against a upcoming talent from the Inland Empire. So check out Empire Wrestling Federation on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Also, a quick note to your comrade from Empire Wrestling. Welcome back. Best wishes to you. Stay healthy, stay focused, and making sure you win championship gold over again. Best wishes to you.
Fingers. Bear with me. But like I said, I'm not afraid of Tyler Ark. I'm not afraid of Skulls. But what I got a scare deposit with me now. I might be a fighting champion, but I'm gonna explain something about that. I'm gonna make sure when the Savage one helps me against anybody, it's gonna be hilarious. So Skulls, he's coming to ringside with me against you.
I want to make one last note also. Tyler Ark, as much as it pays me to admit it, to say this to you, I wish you all the best of your future endeavors after May 4th.
As a roster member,
and a champion, fighting champion, Tyler Ark. Thank you for being a part of WFEW/Triple W. You'll be inducted to the Hall of Fame by management, I've been hearing, and continue your career. Like I said, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm actually trying to be nice for once, and I'm really not because I don't give two shit about wrestlers, but I'm being fair for right now. I think you should continue your career. You'll have a full career, bro. Continue your wrestling career. Do what you got to do. Keep your head out of the trouble so nothing happens to you like this again, like RFW, WCE, any other promotions you go to. Don't argue. Just do what they say. They try to help you, not work against you, just like we did. Like management told you, we're not trying to make you look bad. We're not throwing you on the bus. We're trying to make you better and making you a star, but you didn't want to listen. That's why I hope this never happens in RFW or anywhere else you go to. Sorry, RWF. Rephrase the word. RWF. Sorry, Travis Walker. It's RWF. But I want to make sure you control your anger before you hurt people. And I apologize that I heard you got injured against the Savage one, against Adonis Filios. And I apologize for that one. But heal yourself up before May. So you'll be going against the Savage one, not once, but twice. And I'll be on ringside in that triple threat match. So I'll make sure the Savage doesn't get screwed over by you. And Skulls, I've been watching your shows. I've been watching your matches, studying you. Like I told you once, it's a great opportunity to face a Hall of Famer, a hardcore champion. It's going to be a great honor to face you the first time, and I'm ready for it.
Let's just hope that some that we have to get rid of in the past be a simple lesson for you guys. With all that we can, while we can, to the best of our abilities. You gotta remember, no matter what wrestling promotion that you're in, we're in this together. We do this by the freaking books, not by the dirt, by going behind people's back and pressing your issues, your personal issues, whether it's behind closed doors or not, whether it's off camera, on season, off season, big or small, and pettiness. It doesn't matter.
I think the reason why
you do not guilt trip people, and most likely you don't blame others for your problems when you're trying to help you. If you go past and beyond these expectations, guess what? Patients are going to run thin within management, and when patients run out, all bets are off. We'll be unable to help you for much longer because you want to continue your onslaught in this crusade. This is why it's a stern lesson. You keep on pressing the issue, your personal issues, even if it's behind closed doors. Sorry, you'll be the first thing smoking, the first way out, the minute you step into those doors. Because there are promotions out there they think they're going to tolerate, but honestly, when they say so, they don't. So don't automatically assume people for thinking they were at fault for your problems, because it's not going to work.
Tyler Ark, I know you're going through a lot right now because you lost people in your family, and people have lost people in their family. I'm not trying to bring that out, but do it for your dad. Build yourself up. Show your dad that you can be the best of your best. I know you lost your father, and it happens, but continue your life and show them that you're going to build your career and be the best thing you ever can be as a wrestler, a champion. You are a fighting champion, and I've seen it and through all your old videos. You're good. Don't let this stuff in your head mess up your career.
Sometimes you got to do one of two things, or maybe both. Swallow your pride, carry the legacy the right way, not the wrong way. Otherwise, if you don't carry both of them, in your person, then guess what? No one's not going to be able to pull you out when it's too late. Because tomorrow could come too late for you. You see why people like that would have to throw away or carry it away in the unemployment line, I hate to say it, have to find out the hard way.
True.
I'm sorry that happened that way. It is what it is.
But I talked to the chairman. You're will and welcome to come watch the show as a fan. You can watch us wrestle, but you can't be part of it. When we actually get a new...
And please, now that we made an agreement to use the venue of that location for Backyard Brawl, please, by any given time, don't hold back on your word. All of a sudden, we're getting screwed out of this opportunity again.
I hear you.
And let me address the major breaking news regarding Triple M of Compton Mania. Some of you guys may know what's going on with Triple M and his son being adopted by his biological father and took it into Mexico. We are one step closer to bringing Hansel home, back to where he belongs.
Who's that?
We asked. So Triple M is Mike Martinez. About 5 or 6 months ago, his son was taken by his biological father during a visitation right. Excuse me. During a visitation right, and took it into Mexico illegally. So for the last several months, the Martinez family has been dealing with lawyers, immigration, Interpol to bring Hansel back home and have his father face the judge for kidnapping and etc. So, as of a few moments ago, the Martinez family has found themselves a lawyer they can use in Mexico in order to bring Hansel home. The Martinez family wasn't able to spend Christmas with Hansel. Hasn't been able to celebrate his birthday that he recently had. The Martinez family been praying day by day for Hansel to come home. And now we are one step closer to having the locker room feel like home again. Because when Hansel was in the locker room and around the fans, Hansel happened to put a smile on everyone's face. So, if you guys have a few fewer dollars, please visit Mike Martinez on Facebook or go to GoFundMe.com and type in Bring Hansel Home. Because I have donated my hard-working money to help the Martinez family on bringing Hansel home. And I know you guys can do a part in it, and the Martinez family will be appreciative of it.
We understand that Mr. Martinez and the Martinez family are praying for him very, very, very faithfully to bring him home safe and sound without further incident whatsoever. So we're just sending a message to those are out there who's attending this GoFundMe page. Please, every single penny or even a small amount, whether it's $1, $5, $10, whichever amount that you want to give away. Every single amount counts. And in respect to Mr. Martinez and the Martinez family, hopefully you get home safe, back to where you belong, so that way you'll know for a fact. Someone like the Lights of Skulls and those that surround there, we do care. So Martinez, we hope you get home safe and sound without further incident.
Yes. By bringing Hansel home. Because Mike Martinez is a wrestler. He can't even sometimes function during a match because he sees a little kid in the crowd, and Mike Martinez happened to visualize that being his young little boy watching Daddy perform. So, Mike Martinez, I have your back. I know Pasolio had your back. I know the rest of the world had your back on bringing your precious baby boy back home. We will continue praying to bring Hansel home. Because without Hansel, there's no joy in the locker room.
And we know that those who know Mr. Martinez all too well, we know that one day he will make it home safe and sound, settled in. And we also know those in that locker room that present Mr. Martinez all too well will be overjoyed to see him one of these days back behind those doors. Some way, somehow.
I apologize. Technical problem. Camera acting up. But like I said, Skulls, I know I hate wrestlers too in my passion, but I want to give you this. Graduation being the Hall of Famer of Tom Bryce. But let me say something like this. Like I told you in one of my promos, I know I want to add a little thing. I don't care if you're a Hall of Famer, but it's awesome. But it's going to be a great opportunity to face you the first time ever in Backyard Brawl versus you. It'll be a great honor. And I know I brought your family involved. And you said it's personal about that. But I had to get your attention. And I finally got it. Are you planning on bringing Red Eyes with you, or are you going to leave them at home?
Let's just say Red Eyes is feeling a little bit indisposed at the moment.
I mean, Red Eyes
You just
coming
have
with
to
you?
make sure you tune in and find out.
What, Red Eyes is coming with you?
Hey, like I said, to you and the fans out there, just tune in for Backyard Brawl.
I thought you buried him.
No
And how did he get
spoilers.
out of the grave? You buried him. How did he escape?
Apparently,
Also,
Red Eye is unkillable.
Also, on a quick note, I want to let people know. I want to let people know, due to circumstances beyond my control from yesterday's series of unfortunate events, on my behalf and my behalf alone, I had to push back a special After Valentine's Day edition episode of the Theory of Fat set for this Friday at no later than 10 o'clock p.m. right here on YouTube. But I do apologize to the fans who tune in to the Theory of Fat. But
by the
like
way,
I said,
my show.
let me finish.
Okay.
I let the man speak.
Due to the circumstances beyond my control, due to the series of unfortunate events that was a little complicated to explain right now, which is not disclosed at this point in time, I was unable to perform a special Valentine's Day edition of the Serious Event. So therefore, the after Valentine's Day edition of the Serious Event will take shape this Friday, right here on YouTube. So make sure you tune in and spread a little after Valentine's Day love.
Oh, ain't that so cute? By the way, our Wolfpack Hour Valentine's special will be on February 13th. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. I'll have some special guests on her. I hope Skull shows up. Adonis as my co-host, of course. I'm going to wish everybody happy Valentine's Day on that day. All the loved ones. Let's have some guests on her. And there's not going to be no shooting down each other on Valentine's Day. We're going to have a cherry happy fucking Valentine's Day.
Also, Skulls has
And you better
another.
burn the chocolate while you're at it.
Also, I heard that Skulls has another.
I'm coming back fucking throat when I see you.
Also,
Hey.
I heard that Skulls has another up and coming episode of Skull Talks Live coming up very soon on YouTube. Skulls, write down the preview if you like.
So, for the very first time on Skull Talk, a hardcore legend, king of the deathmatch, superstar Tarek will be debuting on Skull Talk with a very special guest and founder of TVW, Han Solo. We'll be discussing who will be on the mask card and what to expect at the debuting show of TVW in Warner Springs on March 8th.
Awesome.
And
I'd like to say something.
who will be a special guest doing a little bit of uncensored comedy, I will put it at. You may have seen him in the West Coast to the East Coast to MLW to major promotion such as Fifth Combat. And when this man is in the ring, you ain't getting no Happy Meal. You're getting a straight up ass whooping by the name of Dirty Ron fucking McDonald.
Nice.
Who happens
By
to
the
be
way,
a deathmatch king as well of the East Coast.
interesting. Can't wait to watch.
That and more, and plenty of surprises to choose from on the up and coming Skull Talk Live coming up sometime later this week. So stay tuned. It's going to be a banger. But anyways, go ahead, Mr. Silverwolf.
I'd like to say thank you for Hans for doing my wrestling card. I have sent him a new picture of me from Monday Fear. I'm waiting for a new update of my wrestling card with that, and I appreciate that our creator officer created me a wrestling card with my information on it. That's getting a lot of recognition on my Facebook now. They're seeing my weight, where I'm from, and my titles I've been held. It shows great recognition to me. I'm sorry to say this. I don't give a damn about other wrestlers because it's me. Tyler Ark, I'm sorry to say this, bro. If you want to get your name out there, like I have, I've been on the Tom Brace show. I've been on the Phyllis Effect. I've been on Skulls Talk, plus my show. Plus, I've been promoting my
I
name
also
through
on
Facebook
Turnbuckle, by the way.
and Turnbuckle. And our host is God. Technical problem with Skulls.
I don't know what happened right there.
But back to where I said, I've
Go
been on
ahead.
Turnbuckle. I've been on
Finish what you were
Turnbuckle.
saying.
Been on Turnbuckle. We're waiting for that recording comes in. I'm waiting for them to get a hold of that. I've been shooting my name through all the group chats I've been in on Facebook. That's how I've been promoting my name, Tyler Ark. That's why my name's in the world of wrestling more than yours. I'm not trying to shoot you down. I'm not trying to put you down. That's how my name's been out there. Big Bastard Wolf Grum is getting his name out there because of everything I've been doing with my name.
and it basically what it's called is marketing yourself.
And next thing I'm planning on buying, I'm planning to get myself a nice little action figure of myself. It'll be on one of my Wolfpack hours when I can get it. Plus, I'm getting wrestling cards. They're going to be
You feel
$10. They're going to be $10 a pop for my cards. 5 for no signature, 10 with signature.
well now you see
So
Tyler Ark.
basically, your card is going to be cost more than mine, but I'm only selling my card for $5.
Now you see Tyler
I said
Ark.
5. I said, hold on. I said
Well,
5
tip,
without
if you
signature.
tip me, you get a little bit of something at you with consider as a autograph.
Autograph is going to cost extra $5.
And
I'll be
on a
sending the
little
20
side
to
note,
my trade officer.
and on a little side note, for the very first time in Valley Wrestling history, we have celebrated our 1 year anniversary with a sold out show of 700 plus people. So, if you guys have missed that show, you guys can go watch that on Valley Wrestling on YouTube or on SoCal Wrestling TV.
Now,
Because
one last thing.
there were appearances by Embo Lamore, Brian Kendrick, and Fago del Sol. And Clay, who happens to be a former NXT superstar.
Interesting.
Now you see Tyler Ark. This is what Triple W is all about. We work as a cohesive unit to make sure that some of the stars that you see right before your very eyes right now rise to the occasion and making sure we make ourselves relevant. We do things by the book in plain English, not by the dirt.
I apologize. I might have my title on my shoulder right now. It's getting polished and shining before Backyard Brawl. That's why I'm not wearing it right now.
We make sure we'll give everybody a single opportunity, just like everybody else. We're not here to character assassinate people on personal levels beyond our belief. And we certainly don't expose dirty laundry of any way, shape, or form just because you think you care, but you really don't care at the end of the damn day. Lastly, we don't throw curveballs like it's no tomorrow with shady deals or try to get rich quit schemes of any way, shape, or form just because you cannot handle it in the outside world. You don't put your personal vendettas out there just because you cannot handle it either. So, Tyler Ark, let it be known. Triple W is going to stay where it's at, where it always has been and always will be. We try to make your career relevant. We try to get you to understand what our main goal is. We give everybody an equal and same opportunity as everyone else. If you don't see between the lines and work with us the way it was supposed to, whether it's day or night or both, I'm sorry. Then your career was not going to get out there anytime soon. If you don't work with us, then we don't work with you. We can only go so far for so long. When you push everybody's buttons where it doesn't belong, guess what? Now we're going to be pushing back, but all bets are off. And it's going to be on your head and your head only. Remember, your career can only go so far for so long. You got to remember, we do things fundamental when it's our spare time. We don't get paid for it, needless to say, but we put in the invested time and effort possible to the best of our abilities. We told you, you're supposed to work with us, we'll work with you. But you did it on your own accountability and liability, that's lack thereof, and you did it on your own time. And that's what screwed you over. And you have to hold yourself accountable for that. Because after all, we try to do you a favor, but you wouldn't listen. And that's what I did in there after May 4th. It's going to cost you big. So that's why your contract is going to be null and void after May 4th of midnight. So there'll be no more negotiation, no more excuses, no more speaking shady deals or anything else. Once the contract has completely extinguished itself, it cannot be undone. Plain and simple. End of story.
And I heard Mr. Silverwolf supposed to be having a very special guest appearance on the Sportswire Radio that is coming up very soon.
Of course.
You want to enlighten the fans about that?
Everybody loves me. I'm sorry, but yeah, sure. I got a lot of fans now because of this. Yes. I'll be doing Sportswire on the 24th at 10 p.m. with Tom Bryce. I'm going to be promoting the Triple W Wrestling, of course, plus Backyard Brawl. And I already know who's going to show up. I have a guest already going to show up. Omen Black. Try to fire my thunder like he always tries to do.
So
But am I
basically,
gonna
you're
have-
saying Omen Black is coming to steal your spotlight.
It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let him get on my skin because supposedly on the last episode of my Wolfpack Hour, he told me that there's going to be a match between me, him, and Tyler Ark and WCE. But I talked to MJ. He's making it official. But it's not going to be, if Tyler does not want to show up for it, it's only going to be me and Omen versus each other. It'd be a lot more
Very
fun.
reasonable.
A lot more fun to put Omen down without Tyler Ark in my way.
And once Tyler Ark, my bad, once the Super Bowl get done with his interview, about a week or two later, there will be a very special edition on Sportswire Radio involving Skulls on Sportswire Radio. So make sure you guys tune into that one as well.
I hope you show up on Sportswire so I can bury you on that show too. I hope they bring you on that show.
And Adonis Basilio, when are you going to be on Sportswire Radio? That's what the fan wants to know.
Well, if Tom wants to invite me to the next episode of Sportswire Radio, all you gotta do is give me a buzz.
Very interesting. So we just hit over that 1 hour mark. So any final spot, Mr. Pasolios?
I want to
All I
say
can
something.
say is,
Skulls, if you come, if
Hang on. Wait.
Oh,
Double Wolf, you need to turn. We're doing final thoughts right now. Continue, Mr. Pasolios.
all I can say is, Backyard Brawl, back in full swing, full effect. I say, let's get it and make it happen. So we're gonna make some surprises, twists and turns, and we might have a special guest on the way, and that'll be Dash Andrews himself. We'll see what he has to say in his own behalf. So we're gonna expect a whole lot of explosive premieres like never before, and we're gonna make it rain like it's no tomorrow. So that's all I got left to say.
oh God.
And what will be your final thought, Mr. Big Bass Silverwolf?
Adana. I ain't worried about you. Skulls.
That's $1, you cucumber.
Shut up, Adana, Philly, the queen. Honestly, but yeah, Skulls.
Shut up, zucchini.
Hold on, Adana. When I tell you can speak, I'll let you speak.
What was that, zucchini?
Be quiet, Adana Philios, the drip queen.
I thought I heard
Hey,
sweet.
do I need to call Snow White on you? Because it seemed like you're a little dwarf. Saying,
Skulls.
Oompa, Loompa, Doopa, Tee.
Skulls.
Hi ho!
My final
Hi
thoughts.
ho!
My final thoughts with you. I hope he does not. Hope you don't come on Sports Wire because I will bury you on there before Backyard Brawl. I'm letting you
Oh,
know.
you've been there, done that. Oh, you did that all by yourself, so you're a little late for that.
So Skulls, I'll see you
Burn!
a couple more months. Then I can get my claws on you. I can't wait. I'm gonna bury you in that ring, Skulls. Ah, the victory of tasting that new title on my shoulder. Water in my mouth.
Yeah, you almost taste it. You better have soy sauce for that. Anyway,
But like I said, I can't wear I can't have my crown champion right now. It's getting polished, shiny. It's with the belt where I took it somewhere to get nice ready for Backyard Brawl. It's gonna be brand new, new approved, updated crown champion. I'll be wearing first time in Backyard Brawl. And I'll be doing an interview with whoever, and I don't care who it is. But I'll be wearing my new title interview.
plus I'm going to be making a few announcements during Backyard Brawl, including a championship coronation to reveal the soon-to-be upcoming brand new Triple W World Crown Championship. So make sure you stay tuned because we're not going to give away the spoilers yet. In due time, when Backyard Brawl does arrive, we're going to unveil all from start to finish. So stay tuned. The special announcements, including the new Triple Crown Championship coronation.
I heard from the belt people that there'll be a new belt that I'll be holding on in Backyard Brawl. Can't wait for my new belt. I am a 270 days retained champion from Monday Night Fear. I retain my belt again. Get that little weasel.
And I heard a very thing coming from the vine through the desert, through the graveyards, through the valley, to the land of snow, that Ghost will be appearing at Backyard Brawl to be doing exclusive interviews with all the talent.
Correct. I can't wait. I'll be in my brand new gear that you saw the picture of. That was just a taste of my gear. And stay tuned for Monday Night Fear. And definitely, you guys watch it. You see my new mask on my face. I wore it with a Savage one.
All right, let me do my final thought. So, make sure you guys tune into Backyard Brawl this upcoming May 4, and hit that like button once the video has been uploaded, because there will be so many exciting matches. And Silver Wolf, I will be seeing you real soon.
Can't wait.
Loose Cannon, I hope you bring your A game, because
I'm tired.
I've been hearing what you have to say.
It's hilarious. Scalzi.
Either way, your cannonball is not going to be firing.
Oh, Scalzi. I love when he said that. It's hilarious. Calling you Scalzi now. Damn, is that your new nickname? Scalzi?
And Silver Wolf, I heard you might be facing a debuting superstar known as Iceman during the kickoff.
Yes, I seen the match between him and Brandon Wolf before Brandon Wolf left us. Iceman's not gonna be. I'm not gonna worry about him. He's gonna be another notch under my belt, just like anyone else. He's a little more taller, a little more bigger than the Savage one. The saying is, harder they are, how big they are, harder they fall. I was wanting to watch. I've been watching this match,
All right.
studying him.
All right. I want to thank Mr. Pistolio taking time out of his busy schedule and Silverwolf taking time out of his busy schedule to be on the Skull Talk Hour. Until next time, I will see you guys.